Boom, boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom. Woo! What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? This is the Late Night Library. I think that's what I'm gonna call this thing, the Late Night Library. I don't know how many of y'all went to a college where you had a club called the Late Night Library. Well, I did when I went to Florida State University. There was a club called the Late Night Library, and you tell your parents you're going to the library. It's late night, and that's what we are. We are a Late Night Library here, having a party. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring some energy for y'all. I just knocked down 4 cookies. So let's see how they work for me. I just knocked down some cookies. I need some sugar. I don't have any of my energy drinks. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Woo! I'm trying to determine if I'm upset or if I even give a fuck. Like seriously. I got my Hey, this is my Rudy's rant. I brought it back in the building. It's damn sure not a Timu chain. I wish it was a Timu chain. It would be like $5. I wish it was a Timu chain. Yo, yo, yo. I was in that room with y'all with Ben for almost the entire game. I mean, I was in it. I was there. I had it on. Had it on my computer. Had it on my phone. And yeah, I didn't give a fuck. Bluntly, it's hard for me to even care. I mean, I don't know if y'all give a fuck, but I don't really care. This is the dog shit that I expect. I would love if this guy Ryan Krause came in the building. I doubt he will show up after I basically gave him all of my attention for almost 2 hours, being that he's in love with Lexi Hull. Lester, if you're here, it's down to 35.4% for the season. Up to date statistics. I literally jumped in as she was getting that ball. It wasn't even like it was timed. I didn't do it on purpose. I was coming into the room, and here goes Lexi Hull with a wide open three, and she misses it by 3 feet to the right, and for an air ball. Oh, Ryan ain't coming, man. He's not coming. No, he don't have it in him. He's not in him. He don't have it in him. Lexi Hull is down to 35.4% from 3-point range. This is a woman that was damn near at 50% when Caitlin Clark was playing. Understand? I keep telling y'all that she's not good, but hey, and I don't revel in it. I just like being right. You know, I just like being right because I know what I'm watching and I know who created all her shots. I know who made her look like she was somebody. And it wasn't the shit they got out there. So there's only one answer to the question. There's only one answer to the test. Caitlin Clark made Lexi Hull look great, and y'all thought maybe not y'all, but a lot of people thought that she was actually great at shooting. I've always said that real shooters. I don't know if Ben's coming in, bro. I mean, he has a flight at 4 a.m. Maybe if he has packed already, maybe who knows. But shooters shoot. And when you're afraid to shoot, you're not a shooter. Oh, BDP, you're here? Oh, I thought you'd be going to sleep, bro. I thought you'd take a couple hours of sleep. Dude, what about the campers? Fuck the campers. How much rehab has Caitlin Clark had in the last week and a half? I'm just curious. How How much rehab has she had? I mean, is she getting any work in whatsoever to, help her? I don't know, be healthy. What's going on, Mike? Appreciate honestly, could Carter work with Caitlin playing 30 and Kels? I don't know. Maybe can't be worse than this. Sydney Colson stunk. I don't even like oh no, you don't have a backup point guard. You didn't have one to begin with. That backup point guard was giving you minus tens every game. I mean, she's a minus. She's a minus. But I appreciate that, Mike. It is 12:21 in the East. We'll be here probably till about 2 a.m. Yeah, that's probably my cutoff time is about 2 a.m. Yeah, I think that Sydney Colson hurt her funny bone. I don't know what the injury was. I do hope that she's not seriously injured. I mean, I'm not going to be a dick about it. I do hope she's not seriously injured, but her loss means literally fucking nothing to this team. You want to know how up to date the ESPN website is? They don't even have her injury here because it's insignificant to the WNBA. Usually, when something happens in the WNBA that's important, they put it on their website, in the ESPN website. Hell, does the WNBA even have that on their website? Just curious. Let's see here. Any updates on Kelsey on Sophie Sydney Colson? No, nothing. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Appreciate you, Lester. Will you take this big over AB with Ben? Oh, Ben, are you here? Are we gonna do this? We should do that. I don't know if we're gonna be doing Sunday Night Heat this weekend because he's in San Diego and I don't want to fuck with his vacation. But that would be a good one. That would be a good one. Indiana Fever on the wrong side of a 95-60 thrashing. Bend you over the chair and wrap it up your you know what with a purple or green dildo. We just got another dildo in Chicago tonight. It was purple. I think that's how they snuck it in. Apparently they didn't allow bags into the building this time, and still somehow a dildo reached the arena. Reached the floor. I don't know. How does it happen? I don't know. But it happened. It happened again. 95-60. The Indiana Fever scored 24 points in the second half. 24. 24 points. Kelsey Mitchell, 4 for 17. Minus 39. She is the scapegoat of the night. Left out there to play for no reason in the fourth quarter, while Aaliyah Boston is to sit, going 1 for 6 for 4 points and 9 rebounds. Now, I want you to think about this. The Fever shot 34.3%. Phoenix didn't even shoot that great, 44.2%. And there were a lot of rebounds to be had. And Aaliyah Boston had 9. Angel Reese would have had 25 rebounds tonight. Angel Reese would have had 25 rebounds tonight in a game like this. It would have been a loss. It would probably have been a loss, but she grabbed a lot of rebounds. Aaliyah Boston can't even do that. Aaliyah Boston is like a dead sack of potatoes. She is absolutely, certifiably soft as fucking butter. Angel Reese would have probably had 17 and 25 in this game, like 17 points and 25 rebounds. I want to know where Whitlock is tonight, too, because, again, he hasn't contacted me yet about being on his podcast. I know he feels like I attacked him. He had to tell the world, I attacked him. Oh, my God. That was I've watched Whitlock for so many years, and I think Whitlock's great, actually. I really like him. But don't go on your podcast and tell. You don't have to. I think his name is Rudy Rodriguez Showman. Oh, he knew my name. It's funny. He knew my name, but he didn't know the name of the guy who was on his actual show. The guy from Keep the Vision, his name is Maurice. I don't know who he is. I don't know his last name. But you invited him on your show, and you don't know his last name. But you knew mine. So clearly, people are getting that message out because I didn't like how you did those two men the week before. And Knock Nation did come out with another video in response to Whitlock. But this is the same guy that said that Kelsey Mitchell doesn't shot chuck. Kelsey Mitchell doesn't hunt for her shot. He said that very clearly. I can replay the tape. I can run it. You remember Tom Cruise in A Few Good Men? I can replay it for you. Like, don't run it back from like my shot. I can have the court reporter read it back to you, and you can let me know what you think about Kelsey Mitchell over the last, I don't know how many games now. Let's see. And I like Kelsey Mitchell, but let's see. Last game, 11 for 19. She had a heater. Game before that, 3 for 16. So 4 for 17, sandwiching around 11 for 19 and a 3. So 7 for 33 in 2 games. And she had that one game between. And look, that game against LA, it was fluffery. She had 11 points when they were down 25. Or, 22. Correction. And I wish that Kelsey would have just gone to the bench to not truly embarrass herself, because she looked a hot mess down the stretch. I mean, just throwing the ball out of bounds. Not even mad at her. Don't really care. Like I said, this one, I don't really give a shit, honestly. It is par for the course. You bring Stephanie White on television, and Stephanie White tells you how great her defense is and proceeds to give up 100 points and then give up 95 points. Wow, that defense is great. And you didn't even get a good shooting performance from the Phoenix Mercury. Y'all just suck so bad. Just sucked so bad that it was hard for Phoenix to not beat your brakes in, beat the doors off of you. Look, man. So Kelsey finishes with 12, minus 39. Wow. I've not seen that. That's pretty bad. Did Bronny do worse than that in the game? Bronny James? I think he might have had a minus 37. I don't know if he did minus 39. Lexi Hull is 1 for 29 in the last 3 games. No, she's not that bad. Come on. She's not that bad. She's bad. I don't think she's that bad. Let me verify. Let me verify this, because I think she's pretty bad. I don't know if she's that bad. She's been awful. She's horrendous. I mean, horrendous. Horrendous. She's now 33 of 93 from 3-point range, and she's at 35.4%. I am 0.4 away. 0.4. Caitlin, sit out a couple more games, and Lexi's 3-point shooting will be under 30. Mark it down. Mark it down. She's gonna keep bricking them or airballing them motherfuckers. She's so bad. She's so bad. She's so bad. Let's see here. So now up to date stats, live, 33 for 93, 35.4%. She was shooting almost 50% about a month. I'm about to go a month and a half into this season. This is not a slump anymore, people. This is reality. This is a reality. She's wide open. She's wide open. She's wide open. This is not this. She's wide open. You see the difference between when someone named Sophie is wide open and when someone named Lexi's wide open? Sophie goes 5 of 8 from 3. Sophie doesn't think twice about shooting the ball. It's second nature. Shoot the ball. 6 of 9, 18 points. If it wasn't for Sophie Cunningham tonight, this team wouldn't have reached 50 points. Appreciate you, Mike. They hit the ball's called Kelsey. It's ridiculous. Stupid shit. Can't even stomach dumbass shit like that. But yeah, Sophie, tip my cap to her, because she brought the shit tonight and nobody else came with her. The rest of her teammates fucking ate a dick. Lexi Hull goes 1 for 11. Let me verify the stats that we mentioned here. Lexi Hull, over the last 3 games, she's actually 1 of 17. Let me be accurate. She's 1 of 17 for her last 3 games from the field. 1 for 17 and 0 for 12 from 3. I want someone to tell me that she doesn't get enough shots. She doesn't get enough shots. She took 8 threes tonight and she missed them all. 1 of 12 from 3. 0 for 12 from 3. If you want to go a little further back from 3, she is 2 for 20 for her last 20. 2 of her last 20 from 3. No, I'm sorry. My math is wrong. 8, 10, 12, 16, 8. Sorry. 2 of 22. Lexi Hall is 2 of 22 in the last 6 games. I can do it further if you want. I didn't notice her limping. I hope she's not limping. I hope she's not hurt. Damn, I hope Sophie Cunningham's not hurt. God damn, that would be a disaster. I can do it. Let's see here. 2 of 22. Nah, so we get 2 of 22. 8, 6, 10, 14. If you want to go further, we can go to last 7 games, 2 of 25. 2 of 25 from 3. This is a shooter, right? I mean, hey, I'm not here to dump on Lexi. She was just part of the problem tonight. The team is an issue. Aaliyah Boston is I'm gonna be real. Aaliyah Boston is the biggest problem. Aaliyah Boston has always been the biggest problem. Lexi Hall's not the biggest problem. She's never been the biggest problem. Aaliyah Boston has. Aaliyah Boston will always be the biggest problem. The overhyped nature of Aaliyah Boston is insane. 1 of 6, 4 points, 9 rebounds, 4 turnovers. Aaliyah Boston is the softest player over 6 foot tall in the WNBA. She might be the softest player in the WNBA, period. Pound for pound, probably the softest player in the league. Probably the softest player in the league. I've not seen, but she'll be, I'm sure tomorrow morning or whenever she gets home, she will be podcasting from somewhere because that's what's more important. I don't know what's set in the post-game presser where I'm here. I mean, I can always bring it on if you want. We got nothing else to do, but I always like to talk about it, another video. But hey, I bet AT will show up to the. She should. She should. Hey, look here. Look, Alyssa Thomas, I can't stand her, but 3 straight triple doubles. This is the WNBA, man. These are 40-minute games, so you have 8 minutes left. Appreciate you, Lindy. You got 8 minutes less than an NBA game, and you have women that can't make layups. Like to have 3 straight triple doubles, it's impressive, man. It's impressive. Anyone that wants to hate on it's impressive. 3 straight triple doubles. It's the first time in WNBA history it's ever happened. If you think she stinks, you're wrong. But I mean, you're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. She shoots 53% from the field. She averages 16, 9, and 9. I'm sorry, you're wrong. She's not terrible, but she has an ugly ass shot because she has a fucked up shoulder, but she's not terrible. By no means. She doesn't stink. She's just a stinky personality, a stinky attitude. And she's probably going to win MVP now because if Nafisa Collier is out for more than if Nafisa Collier misses more games than we expect, although I don't even know what to expect because Minnesota said that she's out for at least 2 weeks. Could be more. If she misses more than like 10 games, not playing games hurts. There's a great possibility that Alyssa Thomas could win MVP. She don't have to be likable, but she's a good player, man. They can't put ball pushers; they can't guard her. They're not. I mean, you could say her coochie stinks. I mean, hey, you could. I think I don't like her. I think her attitude sucks. I don't like her at all. I personally don't like her at all. But 3 straight triple doubles is nothing to laugh or joke about or laugh at. They're celebrating that shit in the WNBA. They celebrated fucking Caitlin's doing the same thing. I was too. So I don't consider it embarrassing. I consider it par for the course in women's basketball. That they celebrate a lot of stuff. Airs, I'm telling you right now, go look at some of the assists that Caitlin gets credited for. Just being real. Just being real. She gets credited for some assists that I would tell you are not assists, but they all do in the league. They all get credited for these ridiculous assists. Appreciate you just saying. Boston is the last person you want with you in a fight. Absolutely. I would never. If Aaliyah Boston was walking down a dark alley with you, she's walking down a dark alley with you. You're getting your ass kicked. Like, and someone's coming to beat y'all ass. Like y'all getting y'all ass kicked. She's useless. She's useless. They can't guard her. A.R. Mathis. They cannot guard her. She's not quick or have elite handles yet. They still can't guard her. She punks them. She punks them. She physically whips their ass. She's averaging 16, 9, and 9, bro. Like, she's whooping their ass physically. She's a big, strong, tough woman. Like her or hate her, you can't take it away from her. You can't. You can try if you want, but she's gonna be. She's gonna be. Caitlin's not playing. You can't. 16, 6, and 10. First of all, Caitlin's not averaging 10, just so you know. She's actually averaging less than 9 right now for the games that she's played, just statistically, just to give it to you. And if Caitlin averaged 16, 10, and 6 and shot 53% from the field, I would tell you that she's an MVP candidate too. This is the WNBA, man. I don't think the WNBA is worth dog shit, man. I think the league is garbage. The league is garbage. I think the league is straight horrible, awful league. Awful basketball. Horrendous. Stephanie White goes on TV on Monday and talks about her defense. And her defense gets absolutely destroyed the last 2 games. Destroyed. She has the softest cotton swab in the league on her team playing center. She sucks. Aaliyah Boston sucks. Fucking sucks. I did all these videos, man. Here's the funny shit. I did a video yesterday on Sophie on her podcast and I just praised her. And I still get people unsubscribing. Like, make that shit make sense. I praised her. I don't want the girl to lose all this money to dumb shit. Like, they're going to start finding her more than game checks. I don't care how much money she's getting in endorsements and whatever else. Money is money. How many of y'all can afford to just lose $1,500 because you said the referee stunk? I can't. I can't afford to lose $1,500 just because I say the referee stunk. I'd be bankrupt by now if that happened because I say they suck every game. I said they suck every damn game. I've said all about Aaliyah Boston. People didn't like it. People unsubscribe from my channel. Tell me I'm fucking lying. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I've coached this game. There are tough people and there are soft people. Aaliyah Boston is soft. She's always been soft. What do you think if Trump uses CC for political purposes? I'm sure CC, it's happening right in front of your face. That stupid Wall Street Journal article was literally what it is. That's all political. It's all political because it's not real. It's not real. I know people don't like that either. It's not real. You're never going to call that shit civil rights. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm never going to agree with that bullshit. Never going to agree with that bullshit. But I have no doubt it is being used because it literally was written by someone who used to work for him. And it's a lobbyist. I'm sitting here, I did video after video after video on Aaliyah Boston looking like absolute horse shit in Unrivaled. People said, oh, no, that doesn't matter. I said all the shit about Lexi Ho. Oh, no, that doesn't matter. Then I said what I said about Angel Reese and her looking good. Oh, no, that doesn't matter either. Like, and yet now, if you were to really be objective, I'm going to guess that at least 50% of the people in this room, if given the option to make a head-up trade for Angel Reese for Aaliyah Boston, 50% of you would say yes. And you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to create a poll because I want to see who in this room agrees. Would you trade Aaliyah Boston head up for Angel Reese right now? And I want you to be objective. Ignore that you don't like somebody and be objective. That's all I ask. Be objective. That woman got absolutely embarrassed tonight, and they pull her out of the game to avoid her being more embarrassed. She didn't. Did she even play in the fourth quarter? I don't even remember if she played in the fourth quarter because the game became laughable. Let's see. When did they pull her? Aaliyah Boston made a layup with 8:17 left, and she turned it. She played half the quarter. Wow, that's how little she did that I don't remember it at all because she's utterly fucking useless. She's absolutely fucking useless. Her entire offensive repertoire is created by Caitlin Clark, and her game has gone to shit. When like there are Ben said it at one point. Natasha Howard can get a bucket better than Aaliyah Boston. If you need a bucket, and I'm going to one or two people, I'm going to go to Natasha Howard if I need a bucket. Because Aaliyah Boston cannot get a bucket. She can't get a bucket. I can't even find when they pulled her out of the game because they don't even have it here. I can't find. She was not playing from at least the 5 minute mark. How did Sophie get that black eye? She got a shiner in this game. Did she get elbowed by Bonner? Like, did they give her did they give her a intentional foul? She had the ball stolen from her by Bonner, but she literally dribbled into her and then grabbed her. Did they give her an intentional foul on that? I wasn't listening, so I apologize. I apologize. I don't know what too much immaturity and nastiness from her. Too much. I'm telling you to ignore all these things. I'm telling you to ignore everything that you believe that you think. I want you to ignore that you don't like somebody. I want you to ignore that you think that there's baggage. There's no baggage. There's no baggage. A lot more people think there's baggage than there is. I would take Brink for AB also. Are you kidding? That's an easy decision too. That's an easy decision. Again, it was a take foul. Like, I mean, but she was literally as she dribbled it into her and fouled her. Like it was bang bang. She fouled her on the same shit. Bonner didn't foul her. Bonner did not foul her on that steal. No, she did not. Sophie dribbled the ball right into her stomach. That was not a foul on Bonner. No. I'm at the question I asked is the question I asked. And right now it is 47% to 53%. I mean, that's pretty 50-50. I think some of y'all are allowing y'all personal feelings to get into the way of reality. Just my thought, because I'd like to see y'all ignore the fact that you don't like her. Again, being a punk, I don't care. I ain't about being a punk. When Ben has the time, I'm happy to do do that. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do a would I rather have because I think Aaliyah Boston is I think Aaliyah Boston is immature. People think that Reese is immature. I think Boston's immature. I think she acts like a baby. I think there's a childlike nature to her that makes her very immature. She can't even be honest about herself. She's in a podcast with Candace Parker, who is fucking ripping people in the WNBA, and Aaliyah Boston will not give a comment. She won't give a real comment. She will not give a comment. I do. Nvidia, do you think anyone plays great continuously in this league? Nobody does. This league stinks. This league stinks. This league is trash. No, but Sophie can't dribble. She's not a ball handler. She's not a ball handler. I mean, she's not. It is what it is. There was no foul there. She dribbled the ball right in the Bonner's stomach. That was it. I thought Sophie played great. I loved her. I love her passion. I love her energy. I love everything about how she plays. Really, I love her toughness. I love everything about her now, and now that she has this podcast, I'm loving her even more because she keeps it a buck, man. You don't get bullshit from Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, Sophie's a shooter just like Lexi. Yeah, except one makes shots and one can't. And one needs Caitlin Clark to create the shit for her, and the other can't. The other one doesn't. She just is a better player. I keep watching because I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. Why do you watch Tony Savino? Are you an Indiana Fever fan, Tony Savino? Because I saw you made some comments about me. I saw you thought I wasn't in the room. By the way, I'm Italian also, my brother. Just letting you know. My mother's side is Italian, my father's side is Cuban. Why do I keep watching? Probably the same reason you're watching. Because you're hoping they'll be good enough that when Caitlin Clark gets back, there's a chance. But we all know that the reality is you're an Indiana Fever fan or you're a Caitlin Clark fan. Because 98% of the people that are watching this shit are not Indiana Fever fans. They're Caitlin Clark fans. So, what means is what that means is that if she gets traded tomorrow, they're not Indiana Fever fans anymore. So if you're the same as we are, then you're watching for the exact same reason we are. So you're asking me why I'm watching. Ask yourself why you're watching. It's the exact same reason. And I also have a podcast. So I have to actually be able to talk about content and what happens because I have a sports podcast. If I don't watch it, I can't talk about it. Do I enjoy watching this shit? No, I don't. I don't. I think it's fucking terrible. 60 points? Do you know what 60 points in the WNBA is equivalent to in the NBA right now? About 70. It's about 70. Can you imagine an NBA game where a team scored 70 points right now? It would be a debacle. It would be embarrassing. And you're not going to hear shit from anybody after two. They had this fucking sorry ass coach on television on Monday about her defense and their continuity and their togetherness and their effort and their grit and their grind and all of those things. And all of those things. The team is gutted next year, by the way. Don't worry about Kelsey Mitchell. The whole team is going to get gutted. Either you put a team around Caitlin Clark that's going to work for Caitlin Clark, or you might as well trade her ass because she's not going to be able to fucking play with this fucking trash can coach. All that stuff on Monday. How amazing they are. Oh my God. I wonder if they would interview her tomorrow and give her the same softball questions that they gave her on Monday. I wonder if they're going to say the same things about Aaliyah Boston on Monday tomorrow that they said on Monday. They just got drop kicked back-to-back games. That game on Tuesday was an ass whooping. Shit was an ass whooping. It was a fucking beatdown, and they had a little bit of a run to make it look better than it was. I want CC on the Liberty. I've been saying it. I want CC to get traded to the Liberty because I know that coach will know what to do with her. I know that coach will say, here's the ball. We run this shit through you. And they got good enough players that they can do it. They got players who can run the floor, players who can put the ball in the hole, players who can defend. They got it all. They've had some struggles because they've dealt with some injuries this year. But you give Sandy Brondello, Caitlin Clark, oh boy. Oh boy, with the talent they have on that team, I don't like Brianna Stewart, but she's better than all these fucking players on the Indiana Fever. She's better than these players on Indiana Fever, and she's 6'4". She's a better defensive player than these scrubs on the Fever. These people can't defend anybody. Their on the ball defense is fucking terrible. They can say whatever they want about. They can say whatever they want. Caitlin Clark could win 5 titles in a row, and there would be people that would still take shits on her. They would still take shits on her. No question about it. They would take a shit on her anytime they could. There was a question that came up, like I said, when Ben on Whitlock's show. And the question was, would you rather have the Fever win a championship or Caitlin Clark win MVP? And then Ock Nation actually did a different question. He posed a different question. The question should have been, would you rather them win a championship without Caitlin Clark or Caitlin Clark win MVP? My question is, would you rather have Caitlin Clark win MVP or win a championship with Caitlin Clark playing, but she doesn't win MVP? And I would tell you, I would rather her win MVP of the regular season than win a championship with her on the team and not winning MVP of the finals. Because they would take a shit on her somehow and say she was not the reason they won the championship. If Caitlin Clark is not the reason the team she's on wins a championship, the same hatred and same fucking jealousy and the same shit talking will continue. It won't ever go away. It won't go away. They're not going to win a championship without her. Like, I mean, come on. We all know this. This is not a secret. We all know it. Sophie will go wherever Caitlin Clark goes. Sophie Cunningham will play wherever Caitlin. Mark this shit down. Caitlin Clark goes somewhere, Sophie Cunningham is asking to go to that place as well. Because she fucks with her. She fucks with her. Winning a championship is a team award. Winning MVP is an individual accolade. People will say, oh, it's a team. People will say, you win the MVP team award. No, it's not. It's an individual accolade. Well, John S., LeBron James has been clamoring to win another MVP and another MVP because he wants to be tied with Michael Jordan. So I would differentiate. I'm sure Clark would rather win a championship over MVP. I'm not Clark. I'm the fan. I'm a fan. Is she returning August 12th? I have no idea. The way it seemed like it would be looking like the week of the 22nd, actually. But I have no idea because now they've gotten drop kicked the last two games, and they're probably more inclined to bring her back to get her out there because they've just gotten the shit kicked out of them last two games. So league MVPs matter. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Asia Wilson wins them, and they talk all about them in league MVPs. Brandon Stewart wins them. They talk all about them league MVPs. So, yeah. Asia Wilson won one last year, and they did not even get to the finals. They are running on the fact that Asia Wilson had the greatest basketball season in WNBA history last year. There's another camp day on the 12th? Is there really another camp day? Appreciate you getting Mike Nunn. The league should be MVP. Yeah, according to the owner of the fucking Washington Mystics. I do. Is it if it? I do believe that wherever if Caitlin Clark was ever go somewhere else, that Cunningham would want to go play with her somewhere else. White doesn't believe in a good offense beating a good offense. You mean a good offense beating good defense? Good offense beats good defense. People live in this dream. Yeah, good defense beats good offense. No. That's a myth. You have to play defense. Like there's you got to play some level of defense. What the fuck is going on, yo? Hold on a second. Yo, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Close the door and shut the fuck up. Now. Welcome to the world of having an 11 and a 13-year-old playing video games in the first floor at 1 o'clock in the morning. Who seem to always want to scream all the fucking time. Ridiculous. I'm the only person that gets to scream in this fucking house. God damn it. The Fever are gonna have a lot of new players next year because a lot of y'all need to shut up. I don't give. Why is the door open? You got one more, and then you're done. Shit. Bro, it's a fucking video game. No, my wife doesn't scream. I scream. My wife ain't a screamer. I'm the volatile one. She only screams when I scream. But I'm screaming at my kids, not at my not yelling at my wife. I'm yelling at my kids. I had cats. They died. I actually had I had 3 cats. I had 2 sisters that I had together. I got at the same time from a friend at the time, and they literally died 4 months apart or 5 months apart last year. Was it last year? Or was it 23? What year? 23. They both died in 2023. Like literally 5, 6 months apart. They're like 14 years old. Yeah, can't keep them alive. I'm sorry. Had my one of my dogs died last year too. That dog was like 15, something like that. I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban and Italian. My blood pressure's already high as it is. My cats were 14. My dog was 15. Yeah, dog died right, like literally a few months before the baby was born. So I think we should have just named the baby Rocky after the dog. No, the best defense is a great offense. Absolutely, I completely agree with that. I completely agree with that. I see the poll is shifting a little bit now. It's 41% yes on Angel and 59% yes on Aaliyah. But hey, hey, it's actually a lot better than it would have been, I think, 3 months ago, right? That yes no would have been probably 5% to 95%. I'm gonna wait for the press conference to get done so I can pull it up because they don't actually show it live on the Fever doesn't show it live. Let me find it if I can find something here. At least if it was a close game and Whitehead Airline was perfect. Let's see. Let me find this. Let me see if they've already got it up. We can all watch it together. We could all watch it together. No, this is still the Sparks interview. Where's Scott Agnes? Does he have this thing? Does he do this thing live? See, I think they all do this recorded. Do they send Scott Agnes to road games? I'm wondering. I'm curious. I don't know. No, there's nothing here yet. As soon as there's something pops up, as long as we're still here, I will pull it up and we can watch it all together. I'm not going to San Diego. Ben is. I'm not going to San Diego. Ben Daniel's going to San Diego. I'm home. I'm actually home. I was in Vegas a couple of weeks ago. You don't get why. Okay. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Why is Chloe Bibby not playing? Because Chloe Bibby was literally just signed as a replacement player. Let's just tell it like it is. She was signed as a replacement player. She was not on a roster when she's barely played in the WNBA. She's 27 years old or whatever, 28 years old, something like that. And she hasn't even been in the league, but more than 7 games. She played what 7, 8 games. I mean, 10 games now at this point in her career. She's not going to be put in the game ahead of. I, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know why is she playing so little. Because defensively, she can't defend. Don't click on Scott Agnes ever again. Why is that, Don Carden? I can't. There's only 3 people that post this stuff for Indiana. It's that guy, and there's another person, and um, then there's the team. So tell me why I should never click on him again. But Chloe Bibby is not playing point guard, so you can't play her ahead of Sydney Colson. I mean, well, first of all, Sydney Colson stinks. Erin McDonald, you can't play her ahead of. She's your starting point guard right now. Do I think she's better than Lexi Hull? Yeah, probably. I know that she'll probably make more wide open threes than Lexi Hull will. I know she won't be afraid to shoot the ball. So yeah, you'd have an argument there, but they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. If they don't have a point, well, they just signed her to the rest of the year contract, so I don't know how that works. I don't do I did I hear didn't I hear what he said about Caitlyn fans? No, I heard there was an article. I didn't read it. I don't. Wait. Did Ari tear her ACL? No. If did Sid? Oh, I don't know if Sydney Colson tore her ACL. I have no idea. I don't know. I thought she just pulled her groin, but who the hell knows? I don't know. Let's see what they have. I mean, it's WNBA, so who knows? I mean, it says they say it's a left. They say her knee buckled as she landed on a rebound. I didn't really see it. I'll be real. I don't even care. Sydney Colson's hurt. Who gives a shit? If she's hurt, she's hurt. Fuck it. Who cares? I mean, I'm trying not to be mean, but if she's hurt, who fucking cares? Like, cares? Step out for a minute and be a man. I don't know if you're talking to me or what, but I hope she's okay, but I don't give a shit. Like, honestly, you know, feel bad for her. She sucks. Wait, is Ari hurt too? I didn't. When did Ari? Is Ari hurt too? I mean, I didn't. Did she leave the game due to injury as well? Did I miss something? I'm just wondering. Did I miss something tonight? Did I blink? Okay, so why? When did Ari get hurt? I'm googling that. I don't see nothing with her being hurt. Limping. I don't. Okay, let's not overreact. Let's not overreact on that. That's not overreact. You know, she'll tape her ankle up. If she's hurt, then they got a problem. If Ari McDonald is hurt too, then they got a real problem. Because now, if Ari Mc, oh my god, and wait, you would trade AB and a first for Angel Reese? That's more than I would give. I wouldn't give all that. I wouldn't do that. Look, I don't work in the world of I don't watch somebody because they said some shit. I don't care. Like it doesn't matter. Let me see here. Mick is too busy pumping 200 videos to verify. What? I saw people saying Ari hurt Mick talk. I don't. No comment. No comment. Yeah. Rudy, what about all this crap in the beginning of the season when the team owners all said everyone wants to play with CC? You believe that at all? I believe there are a lot of players that want to play with CC. I absolutely do. I definitely believe there's a lot of players that want to play with her. I do. I believe there's lots that want to play with her. But you had massive failures by management who didn't do their jobs properly. Like if you could put together the right group around Caitlin Clark, who would you put around Caitlin Clark? Like ask yourself the question, who would fit a lineup with Caitlin Clark? Nah, the GMs were not saying that. There was a poll literally that said that the GMs would start their rosters with Caitlin Clark. Nah, man. There was a poll that said they would want to play with Caitlin. Like, nah, nah. We're not gonna make stuff up. There was a GM that literally said they would play with they want to play with Caitlin Clark. Ask yourself who would be a good fit around Caitlin Clark. People that run the floor, people that can shoot the ball, a couple of bigs who run the floor and go beeline down the middle of the court, and some good defensive players, good defensive guards primarily. So you get some shooters, you get some people that can run the floor, and they all have to be willing to run. Like I can tell you right now, a player that I think would flourish with Caitlin Clark is Rakea Jackson. She would flourish she would flourish with Caitlin Clark. Another player that would flourish with Caitlin Clark is Cam Brink. She would flourish with Caitlin Clark. Um, I think Citrone would probably flourish with Caitlin Clark too because she's actually not afraid to shoot the ball. Kiki Irfin would probably flourish with Caitlin Clark. Like those are good picks right there. I would say that those Kelsey Plum would flourish. If you are running the floor, you're gonna flourish with her. You got a defensive stopper, and Azurá Stevens she could. Phoebich could because she plays defense. But those are the types of players that would flourish playing next to Caitlin Clark, that would fit with Caitlin Clark. Those are the types of people that would flourish with her on her team. That's my opinion. If you sit here and you put on people like Aaliyah Boston, can't set a screen and whose entire offense is based on everything Caitlin Clark does for her, then yo, that's not. I can't be the only person that creates for you, because if I don't create for you, you can't make a jump shot. You can't make a jump shot. So there are players that would, I mean, you put around her that would, with her would, and they don't have to be all stars. Like, you don't have to be all stars. You have to be willing to run the court. I repeat, Hull has never had confidence. Therefore, Hull has never had confidence. Let's okay. Let's give an analogy, folks. Folks, do y'all know any men or women, guys? Do you have any friends, gentlemen in the room? Do you have any friends who were quiet, shy, introverted? Gabby Williams would play really well with Caitlin Clark, actually. I like that one. Introverted. Did you ever have any friends or people that you knew? And then a few years later, they had a whole lot of money. Why are my kids up? It's summer vacation. I don't give a shit. It's summer vacation. Why are my kids still up? Summer vacation. They start school back on Tuesday. I don't care. I don't deal with that freaking. I don't need them to go to sleep. I don't care. They can stay up all damn night, sleep all day. Um, okay. So you have that person that all these things and then got money and all of a sudden big mouth, big swinging dick. You ever met a person like that? You ever met a person that when they were 16, 17 was a massive fucking dork, but as a 35-year-old is a fucking millionaire and now walks around like his fucking chest is puffed out because he so fucking thinks he's so badass? I'm just asking. That's Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull is the person that was 17-year-old dork, and Caitlin Clark showed up and made her puff her fucking chest. And I'm not saying she's doing this, but that's what her game is. That's what her shooting has been. Her shooting puffed up when Caitlin Clark shows up in the building, and now that Caitlin Clark's not on the court, it's back. She's back to being the 17-year-old dork. Who's the troll in the room? Tell me who the troll in the room is. I'll knock him right out the fucking room. I don't want to deal with the trolls tonight. She had no confidence before Caitlin. She's got no confidence now. She's got no confidence because she's not a confident person. She's like she's the awkward person. And she just behaves in an awkward way to me. Period. You ever met the female? How about the girl who was, let me ask the question. Another question. I'll ask it from a female perspective. Females, women. You ever knew the friend who was 350 pounds and then dropped a fucking bucket load of weight and now is 140, and now all of a sudden this is like a different human being, personality, quiet, embarrassed, all these different things, but now she's skinny and or toned, and now she's like, look at me, I'm the shit. Like, you're the same person. Like, you don't have to say I'm the shit, right? You could just be who you are. You know, she wasn't destroyed by white. I think Lexi's just an awkward individual. She looks awkward. She dresses in a she has an awkward personality to me. She's the awkward personality to me, and again, if you're like, let's say, okay, I'll give another example. If you're a person who's nice and then all of a sudden you get all of this, now you're a fucking dick. And again, I'm not saying that Lexi's being a dick. I'm just saying that she's She's not the player you think she is. This isn't a confidence issue with White. White didn't do anything to her. White didn't do anything to her. Her numbers did it to her. Go look at the games. She was starting until like 10 games ago. Clark was already hurt. Clark's already been hurt. So this is Lexi on Lexi. She's a nerdy homebody and not, yes. Boom. There it is. There it is. Sophie is who she is, whether she's 0 for 6 or 6 for 6. She's whether she's 0 for 6 or 6 for 6. Sophie is that I don't give a damn bitch, and I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I don't give a fuck what you think. Lexi's the type who would be like, I'm 0 for 6, I gotta quiet my mouth, but I'm 6 for 6 and I can talk. Like I don't like she's that's the type to me. I don't think she's very good. I've never thought she was good. She's not a killer. She doesn't have that mentality. She's not the great defensive player most of y'all think she is, or many of y'all think she is. She's not. Her on-ball defense is very mediocre. She gets smoked by anyone her size and quick. Like people like Ryan Howard destroy her. Rakea Jackson destroys her. Like the athletic player absolutely murders her ass. She gets blown by on fucking one-on-ones from the top of the key pretty much every fucking time. I'm watching her play. Did you watch the fourth quarter? Did you watch how far off they were playing her? They were letting her shoot. They were letting her shoot. Yeah, she's a scholar athlete. Keyword scholar, not athlete. If you want to go athlete scholar, she's a scholar athlete. She's smart and not very good at athletics at this level. She's a decent college basketball player. Probably a very good high school player. This is professional basketball. I know tons of professional basketball. I know tons of amazing high school players and really good college players who are not in the NBA because they're not good enough. And that just tells you just how shitty the talent is out there that Lexi Hull is even being considered by people as someone that's decent. We already proved it on Sunday. I didn't have to do that experiment. I did that experiment because I wanted to show everybody really what are you truly looking at? Because when we went through the list, and what did Ben Daniels say? He said that she's top 75 for sure. We did that list. You knew in the first 5 teams that she wasn't top 75. He posted the presser. Let's bring it on. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I got to click homeboy. I got to click Scott Agnes for those of you who don't want me to, but I got to because he's the one that has the press conference. So let's bring it up. Okay. All righty, here. I'm going to bring this up. Give me a sec. Let's do this. I don't wish ill on Lexi Hull. I said before, I was begging her to shoot the damn ball. And y'all told me I was like, I'm not being like, bro. The only way you get out of a shooting slump is to keep shooting. But when you're down 30, I have a thing against Lexi. I think she stinks. That's my thing. Colleen Posadas. My thing is that I think she stinks as a basketball player. There's not the thing. It's a reality. I think she stinks. You don't have to watch anymore. You don't like truth? Sorry. Go watch someone who will glaze her. She's 2 of 25 from 3 the last 6 games. You keep believing that she's something that she's not. Tonight, she had fucking 8 open threes. They were all open shots, and she missed them all. She shot an air ball 3 feet away from the rim, wide open. Every shot. I mean, them shots weren't even close to going in. Okay, maybe she doesn't stink, but I think she sucks at basketball. Sorry. I think she sucks at basketball. Here we go. A 4-minute and 34-second press conference. This one must have been hella fucking interesting. Y'all ready? Yeah, Kevin B. Every one of them shots was wide open, bro. Every one of those shots was wide open. So, here we go.
What does it mean to come back here and be able to play or to sass an opponent?
Sorry, it was 2 for 25 over the last 7. My bad, Doug Charter. I had to add the next game. It was 2 for 25 over the last 7 games.
Right.
Yeah, AZ was good to me, but I'm way happier where I'm at now. It was good to see
Boom! Talk your shit, Sophie. AZ was good to me, but I'm way happier. Fuck y'all motherfuckers in Arizona.
people. It was fun to play in front of some fans. But for me, I'm way happier in Indiana.
You left the game in that second quarter.
I could make a video just on that shit right there. That girl gives no fucks. That girl gives no fucks. She just did the double middle finger to the fucking Phoenix Mercury fan base. Fuck all y'all. Sorry, sweetie. My bad. Sophie Cunningham just told you to go fuck yourself.
With that left ankle, I think it was. Just how are you feeling with that? Obviously, you came back and seemed to be fine.
Yeah, I'm good. I think we faced some adversity with some injuries this game. But you know what? We're used to that. We've had that at the beginning of the year. This is just another hump that we're going to get over, and we're gonna be okay.
And obviously, Sydney went down with that injury in the first quarter. Just what was that like? Just seeing that. And how did that affect like the rest of the game?
For sure. I mean, it sucks, right?
What kind of fucking question was that? How did that affect the rest of the game? Yo, what was the score when she went down with that injury? Let's go look back. Weren't they down double digits already? Weren't they down double digits already? Ben, wasn't that a double digit game by now? Shit. I'm gonna let it play, but I'm gonna find that crap because I'm pretty sure they're already down double digits. That Sydney Coulson injury didn't mean a fucking thing.
You don't ever want to see anyone be injured on any team. I feel like there's been a lot of injuries this year in the W, harsh ones, I think. And it's just another one. And
they were down 26-14 when Sydney Coulson got hurt. Yo, that fucking dog. See them dog shit questions? Did that impact the game? No, it didn't. They were getting their skull drug in the first quarter. It was 26-12 to 14. 26-14. And the question is, did it affect the game? No, it didn't affect the game. We're getting our asses kicked. Stupid ass question.
Sid is still the heartbeat of our team. She's going to be okay. Our team's going to be okay. And again, it's just another hurdle that we're going to have to get over.
Any other questions?
I'm Granny from Power Future Athletes. Did you ever think about quitting when you were younger? And
Wait. Do they have a child answer? Ben, they got a camper asking questions in the fucking Indiana Fever press conference. Hold on, let's bring this up. Y'all listen to this? This is so cute. We have a child asking questions in a WNBA post-game press conference after a team gets beat 95-60. A kid reporter. So it's camp day in Phoenix now too? Oh my fucking God. I can't get credentials for a fucking Zoom call, but they credential an 8-year-old child. My sons are 11 and 13. They don't sound that young. This is a baby.
Quitting? Did you ever think about quitting when you were younger? And if so, what made you keep going?
Great question. I think when you're growing up, sometimes it's really hard, right? Sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you lack confidence. But there's always a fire in you. And I think the biggest thing that everyone's always going to fail. And I think if you're not trying or if you're not failing.
No, it's an actual kid. Yes, this sounds like a 7, 8-year-old. It's great. I mean, I love they know what they want to do, but I mean, it's a professional game. Bring them to a damn practice. And El Profesor, I love your high school basketball coach.
Then you're not pushing yourself hard enough. And so for me, I think when you put in the work and you're the hardest worker, sometimes it's ugly, right? But you just have to kind of stack the days. And I just think if you keep showing up and you keep working hard, good things are going to happen.
What did they do so well?
Yeah, that was Daniel. Terrible question, kid. Hey, and people are asking me why my children are up. We're at home, bro. This child is she getting paid? Is she getting paid by the hour to be there? Did she get paid to watch this dog shit tonight? Did she fall asleep during the game? Appreciate you. Chance I let a kid ask me. That child should have asked Sophie, yo. She'd asked all the glitzy tosses. That child should have said, yo, this is the question. Sophie, how does it feel to have such a pussy for a center? How does it feel to have a coach who fucking sucks? It's a 10 p.m. game Eastern time, so it's like 10:30 at night and 10 o'clock at night in Phoenix. How does it feel to have a shitty ass coach if you don't show up and stack the days? Oh my god!
with obviously AT getting that third stage triple double as well.
Wait. Aaliyah Boston came to the press conference. She came to the press conference. Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought just honestly just focusing on us. I thought defensively we had some slippages early on, and that got them some easy buckets at the rim. Their second chance points, that was pretty big for us. Their rebounding. And so I think when you look at the grand scheme of things, a lot of things that we can clean up. And so for us, making sure that we go back, we look at that film and be ready to clean that up.
You don't watch film. You don't watch film. Wait, did Sophie say quit like Bonner? Did she actually? Did I miss? Wait. Did I miss this? Did I not? Did she say quit like Bonner? Okay. Aaliyah Boston gets asked the question. What was her number? What was her stat line again? 1 for 6, 4 points, and 9 rebounds. Tony, I'm already there, brother. I'm Italian, bro, like you. You just said you're Italian. I'm an Italian too. This is what makes Italians smoke cigarettes for breakfast. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I remember when I went to Italy, my family members were smoking cigarettes at the breakfast table. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers must be stressed because you're having cigarettes at 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay. All right. Aaliyah Boston does not say. See, I would have more respect for this sack of fucking garbage if this broad here said, yo, seriously, kill all the noise. I was terrible tonight. I was embarrassingly bad. I was horrible. This shit's on me. Then what can you say? Salute. You owned it. You acknowledged it. Now fix it. Instead of I sucked, I was trash, I was embarrassing, I was horrible. Not we. I was horrible. I was horrible. I played horribly. Let's go listen to her dumbass answer again.
As well. What did they do so well with obviously AT getting that third stage triple double as well?
Yeah, I thought just honestly just focusing on us. I thought defensively we had some slippages early on, and that got them some easy buckets at the rim. Their second chance points, that was pretty big for us. Their rebounding. And so I think when you look at the grand scheme of things, a lot of things that we can clean up. And so for us, making sure that we go back, we look at that film and be ready to clean that up.
It was fatigue kind of factor, obviously, with it being your.
You heard that question? Did you hear that question?
It was fatigue kind of factor, obviously, with it being your fourth.
Was fatigue a factor? Dude, they just like they literally hand these women excuses. They just handed excuses. They give excuses. Do they just write this shit out and say, this is what you're going to ask the players? Like, just say it. Like, what? They just give them the fucking excuses. Yeah, this is all kayfabe, right? This is WWE right now. This is some WWE shit. You just ask them, are you fatigued?
Road game, kind of 8 days on the road today.
Yeah, I mean, possibly, but we're not going to just give all the credit to that. I think, once again, like every time we step on the floor, we just have to be ready. And I think, obviously, with our slippages and some of the coverages that we wanted to try and do.
She's good at saying our slippages. Our slippages. Bitch, your slippages. You sucked. Our slippages. You were fucking horrible. You can't even say I stunk. God, dog. When I fuck up at work, you know what I tell my boss? I tell my boss, yo, that shit's on me. That shit's on me. I stunk. I fucked up. Oh, I hope they have a podcast scheduled for tomorrow. I would love to. If they have one scheduled for tomorrow, though, that'd be funny as shit. Yo, yeah, she couldn't score over Cock Hopper. Ben, remember, she couldn't score over Cock Hopper in Unrivaled. She lost to Cock Hopper 1-on-1 in Unrivaled. Oh my God. It's nothing is I. She sucks.
It allowed them to score on those.
Is she crying or does she have a cold?
Sid had that injury and Ari left, I think, in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
What's the stat?
Okay, so Ari left in the fourth quarter. Okay, here we go.
Well, it's Sid's left knee, Ari's right foot, and we'll get some more evaluation when we get home tomorrow and see where we are.
Caitlin Clark's playing Saturday. Mark it down. If those two can't play, Caitlin Clark's playing Saturday. They're gonna move up her timeline 2 weeks. If neither of them, if Ari McDonald cannot play, Caitlin Clark plays Saturday. Mark it down. So her right foot, and I don't care about Colson. You're right, Ayers. Hey, you're right. But if she can't play, then Caitlin Clark plays Saturday. And they're going to risk fucking Caitlin Clark's groin again.
And how did that kind of affect the game with Sid obviously going down right in front of the bench just in the first quarter? Just how did that affect you guys?
Well, I think it affects emotionally because nobody wants to see a teammate go down like that. But also, on the floor, that's another point guard, a primary ball handler, someone who is a big part of our rotation on both ends of the floor. And so you go down one guard and it puts more pressure on Kelsey and Sophie and Lexi and Ari to play a little bit heavier minutes. And so, it made it a little bit tougher. But like AB said, you're playing a really good team in Phoenix. You give them 42 points off of turnovers and offensive rebounds. It's going to make for a tough night. And we had some setbacks early, but I'm proud of this group and we continue to fight. It wasn't pretty. And sometimes you have these games, but we continue to fight. We continue to play hard and we continue to stay together.
And what do you do in like those instances of it not being a pretty game to make?
She said 9 times. You remember that? You remember the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Remember the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off? 9 times. He's missed school 9 times. Yeah, this was gonna be the 10th, right? Because then
Make sure to keep that morale up, especially with another game on Saturday.
by the way, she just told you how proud she is. They just got beat by 35. She just said that she was proud of them. They lost by 35. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them. We just got beat by 35. What the fuck? You cannot make this up. You got beat by 35. It's amazing. This is a 4.5 minute press conference. The 4.5 minute press conference.
Day back in India.
I mean, we talk about it. Like you talk about it, just staying together, just worrying about our execution, worrying about us continuing to get better. Look, there are going to be days where we don't make shots. There are going to be days where, you feel like you're stuck in mud. We're not immune to that like any other team. But it's about the bigger picture of how we respond to that. And this group was still tight in our huddles. This group was still engaged in timeouts. This group was still, going out and executing on both ends. And that's what it's about. This is a group that's been through a lot.
What'd you say?
That's what it's about. To that. And this group was still tight in our huddles. This group was still engaged in timeouts. This group was still, going out and executing on both ends. And that's what it's about. This is a group that's been through a lot this entire season, and we love each other. We pull for each other, and I think that in moments like this, you continue to see that. And that's, to me, that is one of the things I'm proudest of with this group.
Okay, this is a fucking dog shit press conference. Did she just say that? Did she just say that they executed on both sides of the court? Yo, y'all heard that, right? No, did y'all heard that, right? First of all, she's proud of this bullshit, but she said that they executed on both sides of the court, and they were engaged in timeouts. You all heard that, right? That's Scott Agnes's kid. That guy looks like he's like 23 years old, man. Oh my God. This woman just said that they executed. Executed what? The fucking greatest way to embarrass yourself? Executed. No, they got executed. She meant to say they got executed, not that they executed the game. They got executed by her game plan. What the fuck? What? We were tired. We didn't sleep. Y'all said LA to Phoenix is like what is the drive to Phoenix? It's like an hour-long flight. It's like an hour-long flight from LA to Phoenix, right? LA to Phoenix by car is 6 hours. LA to Phoenix by plane is roughly an hour. And they're on chartered flights. Like, take the man bun over Stephanie White. Oh, God, that's a hard one. They executed and got beat by 35. The flight's an hour, so they lost again. What am I not getting? Am I missing something here? You got beat. You were down 22 with 6 minutes to go against LA. You made that little fluffy run. Today, you got beat by 35. You got back-to-back ass whippings. You got whipped back-to-back games. You just said how we respond the next game. Clearly, you did not respond from the last game to this game. I do believe that if Aaron McDonald cannot play on Saturday, that Caitlin Clark will be on the court. I believe it. I hope it doesn't happen, but I do believe that if Aaron McDonald can't play, Caitlin Clark will be playing. If she's not, I would be absolutely shocked. And no, look, understand this. I don't want her to play. And I think they're going to beat Chicago, by the way. I think they'll still beat Chicago. Chicago's fucking awful. But I don't know. They don't have a point guard. They don't have a point guard then. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, I missed it. Thank you so much, El Profesor. I appreciate it. Thank you all very much this evening. Let me tell you something. Sophie can't play point guard. No. We tried that experiment, man. Kelsey Mitchell can't play point guard. Kelsey Mitchell was turning the ball over down 30. Like, she was dribbling the ball off her fucking leg. She was so proud. Would you have the wings man bun over the? Okay, let's do that poll now. Would you rather have man bun? Okay, let's end this poll. It ended up at 63-37. Y'all want to keep Aaliyah Boston, but I think some of y'all are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But okay, let's see here. Would you rather have man bun or Stephanie White? Man bun, Stephanie White. New poll. Check it out. I do think that they beat Chicago on Saturday. I don't even know if Angel Reese is coming back, man. I don't think she wants to play anymore either. I think she's looked at this shit. She's like, yo, fuck this nonsense. Fuck this nonsense, man. I got time for this shit. I'm playing. Although Ariel Atkins is back now, so that does bring her a little talent next to her. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell can't play point guard. I mean, you could run Aaliyah Boston at point guard. You could have AB. You know, she's the connector, right? She is the connector. Wow, we have a resounding 83% for the man bun right now. 83%. By the way, the overall vote was 62% to 8% or whatever for the first one. 211 votes. That means let's do the division here. Let's divide this 0.37 times 211. 78 people said they would rather take Angel Reese over Aaliyah Boston. So I can assure you that would not have been the number in May or even last year. I do believe that number would have been real bad. Do I like smooth dog shit or solid dog shit? I'd rather have smooth. Give me smooth. Smooth dog shit. Give me some. I don't need the peanuts or the nuts in there. I don't need the nuts or the corn kernels. Just give me it smooth. Let me give it. I can make that a milkshake. No. I mean, you might have Aaliyah Boston playing point guard because she is the connector. She is the connect. No, the Sky were playing their best ball, which is not saying much, but they were playing their best ball during Angel Reese's last 10 games prior to her injury. Yeah, but nah, man, she's at the top of the key. I mean, they don't guard anybody dribbling the ball down the floor. They don't guard anybody dribbling down the floor. So, I mean, if you look, they've traded the whole fucking team from Dallas pretty much. They just dumped off of who just got traded for J.C. Sheldon? Oh, was it Aaliyah Edwards? Oh, Washington made that trade. Yeah. Yeah, Washington just traded J.C. Sheldon for literally, I mean, who was it? Well, that was Washington, right? Am I crazy? Is that who it was? Whoever. I know Aaliyah Edwards just got traded basically. Like, that's just shit. Let me ask, why wasn't, I'm gonna put it out here, people. Why did Indiana offer Lexi Hull for Aaliyah Edwards? Would y'all have made that trade? Because Ben Daniel, if you were in the room, if you recall, we said we would take J.C. Sheldon over Lexi Hull. Am I incorrect? If you are still in the room, Ben Daniel, I know you are awake. I know you're watching. If you're not. But we all said that we did our would you rather, and we said we would take Sheldon over Lexi Hull. So if we would take Sheldon over Lexi Hull, then we absolutely would trade Lexi Hull for fucking Aaliyah Edwards. What was the trade? Was it Sheldon and a pick for Edwards, or was it Sheldon for Edwards and a pick? Let me verify the actual trade. Edwards to Connecticut for Sheldon and the right to a first. Oh, it was a pick swap. Oh, fucking. A pick swap? They're not going to swap picks. This is basically a straight up Sheldon for Edwards. Shit. You wouldn't have traded Lexi Hull for Aaliyah Edwards? It's a pick swap means they're not going to swap. Why? Because Connecticut is going to have a better pick. Why would Connecticut? Wait, Connecticut, Jason, and a right to a first round pick swap. Wait, I'm sorry, I missed. So Washington's going to get a pick as well. Okay, because they're going to pick swap. But you're talking about a swap between like the last place team and the 9th place team. So you're either going to have the first pick or the 5th pick. I guess they're going to draft Lauren Betts. I would have made that trade. I would have made that exact same trade. I would have traded Lexi Hull for Aaliyah Edwards. I would have given Lexi Hull and a pick and a pick swap for that. Heartbeat. In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. There's now a video from the game of Bonner shouting at Lexi, calling her a bum. Wow. Do you have that video? If you have it, please do send it to me to Rudy's_rant on X. I would love that video. I would love that video. I would have traded Lexi Hull in a pick and a pick swap for fucking Aaliyah Edwards in a fucking lightning second, man. But the Fever's office is too lazy to fucking pay attention. They're not looking. I mean, that's an easy decision to me. I think Aaliyah Edwards would cook fucking Aaliyah Boston. I think Aaliyah Edwards is better than Aaliyah Boston. I think the injury that Aaliyah Edwards suffered earlier this year, which had her out early, kind of screwed her. She's way better than she's good, man. Aaliyah Edwards. Ben, we watched Unrivaled. Aaliyah Edwards was pretty fucking good in Unrivaled. We saw that shit. That to me is an easy pick. Edwards runs the floor. Shit. If you even need a male coach like Mark Jackson with experience, he'll make them all quit. Mark Jackson would have all those women quitting. He would hurt their feelings. He would hurt their feelings. Edwards is number 1 on the moving screen. Shit, Aaliyah Boston ran a guard over and then argued about the fact that she didn't commit a moving screen. You literally ran into her and then you shoved her the fuck over and you're arguing with the referee about, I didn't move. That wasn't an offensive foul. Really? Are you even watching? Are you even watching? Do you even know what's going on the court, Aaliyah Boston? I don't know that there's any WNBA team that could survive Mark Jackson, though. Mark Jackson is a real motherfucker. He ain't going to play that game. He's not going to play that game. Right now, let's see what the voting is. The voting right now for Team Man Bun is 84% Team Man Bun. Wow. Wow. Hell, when Lexi Hull early on was guarding or attempting, because she's such a great on-ball defender, when she was attempting to guard DeWanna Bonner, she didn't fight over the screen. She actually went under the screen. She basically took a little shoulder from DeWanna Bonner and flew backward. DeWanna Bonner's 142 fucking pounds. My testicles weigh more than DeWanna Bonner. It means it's pretty bad, obviously, but John and Mick have already made videos on it tonight. That's how the kings of the 7-minute videos. I can't make videos that are, I can't make 7-minute videos. Can't do that shit. Can't make 7-minute videos. Oh my God. I can't make them 7-minute videos. They made a 7-minute video off of a fucking of Dewana Bonner calling the something. 8 minutes. My bad. You know my average length video is like 16 minutes because I got a big ass mouth. I can't. Well, no, they got to cut. They got to get over 8 minutes to monetize. They got to 8 minutes monetizes. I can't make 8-minute videos. Like, I think I probably made. I don't know that I've made an 8-minute video yet. I think the lowest I've ever had is like 9. I just can't do it. The only 8-minute videos I've ever had is if I chopped up a bigger video and then made segments and shit like that. I can't make videos like that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, what you asking me what my favorite Italian dish is? Yeah, I got some heavy testicles if they went, but no, Dewana Bonner was like 142 pounds, and she just knocked over Lexi Hull like she was a fucking like she blew her away in the wind. Bye. I'd have told her she was trash too. Shit. My favorite Italian dish. Well, one, my mother makes a cheese lasagna. I do not like. I mean, I've eaten meat lasagna, but my favorite dish ever is my mother's cheese ricotta, Parmesan, mozzarella, lasagna. It's all cheese and it's so fucking good. Now, you may fucking be in the bathroom for an hour if you have a lactose issue, but I don't give a fuck. I'll deal with the shits. It tastes so damn good. It's so good that I asked my mom to show my wife because my mom is 75 and when my mom is no longer here, I have to have that lasagna. And she did show her how to make it. Yeah, I'm not into that 8-minute video shit. I don't rush videos. I'm not good at rushing videos. Y'all know me. I take time. I do my best to make them actually worth something, but it is what it is. We're all different in our approach, and I don't do this for a living, as you know. I do this as something that I enjoy. So I'm not pressed to pump out 20 videos a day. If I get out 3 in a day, that's a lot. And typically if I do that many, I've done today I did one on the Miami Heat, and no one will watch it. but I wanted to talk about the money heist. The Miami Heat got robbed of $100 million in merch in their vault by a former Miami police officer who was a security guard for the Miami Heat. Let me pull this thing up. That's where the people should start thinking if the league wants to make them villains embrace. Yeah, I would be fine with that. I would be fine. I love chicken piccata. My wife thinks it's absolutely disgusting, but I don't know what it is about the lemon and chicken piccata, and not everyone makes it the same. There's a place across the street from my house, like literally 2 blocks, well, it's across the street, but 2 blocks down, that makes an absolutely incredible chicken piccata. It tastes so damn good. Tastes so damn good. I absolutely love it. I don't know if you can make out with. Let me see. Let me pull this thing up for y'all. Let me pull this up. Ben, you really are. You ain't going to bed tonight, aren't you? Are you? Let's see here. Yeah, this was the play. Okay, this was the play where she busted her ass. Okay, even better. We can watch this play now together. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate you as always. Let's take a look at this play right here because this play is a beauty because it just shows what a fucking horrifically bad defensive player on the ball that Lexi Hull is. So let's take a look-see. Dude. Look at why are you going under the screen? Why are you going under the screen? Come mierda. What the fuck? Wow. Man, fight through that bitch. Run her ass over. See, soft. SAWFT. Soft.
You see Bonner sizing up Lexi Hull, and then here she starts chirping at her. Lexi ignores it, but then Bonner keeps on.
Oh, yeah, she called her a bum. You're a bum. That was the end. That was the end. Airs, if I do an 8-minute video on Hull, I'm gonna have like 35 people unsubscribe because there's a certain love affair that still exists, and I don't need to sacrifice any more subs for my own personal feelings. I did that already this week on the Wall Street Journal article. I did that already. I did my sacrifice of 30 subscribers who didn't like what I had to say, so they all fucking left. Bye. She just called her a bum for real. Can I? I don't even know the guy, man. I'm gonna be real. I don't know the guy. I don't know the guy. But I would require a few things. That I would require one, a shave. See, only my brother Ben can grow an afro out to the next week. I need. I would need this guy to. I would need Mick to shave and then get comb his hair. But I don't. I don't know the guy. So no. Yeah. Let's see. John Boy. I love John Boy. John Boy from the Yank. Oh, I love that guy. Oh, I love John Boy. John Boy is hilarious. John Boy is a beast. I love that dude. I don't know how the hell. I'm a Yankees fan. I can't even watch the Yankees right now. It's just impossible. It's just awful baseball. I can't watch. If I was watching them religiously this year, I would have committed suicide by now. You would have needed to have me checked on because I couldn't watch the shit that they're putting out this year. That bullpen is ridiculous. You bet White didn't want to hurt. Let me see. Chat interaction is dead. I mean, it's almost 2:00 in the morning. And she quits when it's 8. Yeah, she didn't want to run through her ass. Run through that bitch's ass. God damn, man. Like, Lexi, you softer than butter, man. Run through her. Run through her. Shove the fuck out of her. Draw a foul. Shove her right back into the quitter Bonner's fucking breadbasket. Like, yo, seriously. She didn't know that when she was in Unrivaled? Come on now. She didn't know that when she was in Unrivaled? Shit. I mean, she shot 23% from 3 there. So players are scared of AT. She's like, new. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of scared of Alyssa Thomas myself. She might kick my ass. She's a big girl, man. That girl's 6'2". She's gotta weigh 215 pounds, man. She's thick. She's strong. She's big. I mean, she's a big girl. I mean, I outweigh her by 40 pounds, but yeah, she's a big girl, man. No, she might punch me in my face. Hull fans, yes, airs. Let me tell you. I don't know if Ben has dealt with this at any time. I don't know if any of these other podcast guys who do podcasts have dealt with this. But I have gotten hit with negative fucking. I've had unsubs, and look, it's part of the deal. I get it. I understand. But I'm not gonna agree with everything everyone thinks every fucking time. In fact, I'm not gonna agree more often than not. My love affair is Caitlin Clark. And even with my love affair with Caitlin Clark, I am objective. I cannot glaze everything she does. She's incredible. She's the greatest women's basketball player I've ever seen. And I have no problem having conversations with people. I can go back and forth. I do not agree with people. I think that article from Monday was a trash fucking compact. It was a dumpster fire, and it was done politically, and I don't like it because it's gonna. The game is bad enough as it is. Every time politicians get involved with professional or college sports, they fuck it up. The only good thing is not allowing transgendered males to compete versus women, or is it transgendered females to compete versus women? Because that is a man versus a woman, and that is the one thing that I have believed. Like that is just no. You cannot let men compete versus women, period. Period. It's not fair. But other than that, NIL, a complete catastrophe. NFL, a mess. Baseball, a mess. It's like it's over and over. Every time they touch something, these morons in Washington, D.C. fuck sports up. And that article to me is a sign that something is going to happen and we're going to spend tax dollars. Maybe you're comfortable with spending your tax dollars on congressional hearings on pro sports, but I'm not. When I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't pay taxes. As an adult, I look at the bullshit these idiots talk about, and that's going to cost millions of dollars from the taxpayers. And I'm not with it. I don't like that shit. Figure that shit out. You don't got to be in Congress for that bullshit. Does the WNBA need to fix a lot of shit? Yeah, absolutely. But no, I can't. But so yeah, I lost 30 some odd subs on that shit. When I did the videos talking about Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hall in the past, people were unsubbing left and fucking right. And I'm like, you know what? Tell me that I was wrong. Tell me I was wrong. Didn't even try. Fuck Lexi Hall. Trash ass. Fucking garbage. Like, yeah, there's a massive attachment. I appreciate that. F them. You know, we were going back and forth in the Discord channel because I have no problem chopping it up with people. I'm good with that. I'm good. But I see, like, no, wouldn't give a fuck. Do it, please. Bye. I love John Boy. Yes, she's a 2. I live in Dade fucking County. You want me to show you what a 10 looks like in Miami-Dade? You want me to show you what a 7 looks like in Miami-Dade County? It ain't her. It ain't her. Like, I'm not going this direction again about freaking how women look and shit like that, but give me a break. Give me a break. She's a 2. Maybe a 3. Yeah, they need to fucking get rid of Volpe. Sorry ass. Who got blocked? Blocked by who got blocked? I didn't block anybody. I didn't block anybody today. What? Unsubs? People have unsubscribed from my channel because they've disagreed with certain videos that I've done. When I did the video on Angel Reese saying I thought she'd be an MVP candidate this year, I lost 25 subscribers. Whatever. It is what it is. So my opinion hurts someone's feelings if it hurts someone that bad because it's an opinion? Like, I'm objective. And if she comes back healthy, she'll probably be second team all WNBA. Hall fans, they're the same. Bluntly, they're the same. They're the same. I try my best. I know you're an Angel Reese fan. Hall fans and Reese fans are the same. There's an ungodly dying love that's inexplicable because it's not based on. Angel Reese is tough, man. She's tough. Is she skilled? Fuck no. But she's tough. I will take tough all day on my team. If I have a team and I've coached, I want tough people on my team. And she's tough. I would probably take Lexi Hull on my team too, because I do think she's tough also in her own right. But she's not playing 20 fucking minutes a game. She might get 10. She's like a low-level role player. I know that if I got her out there for 10 minutes, she's going to give me everything she's got, even though it's not much. And I have to hope to God that she gets a couple of wide open looks from the corner and she knocks them down. That's it. I don't think she's good. But she's tough. I give her the credit of that. She's tough. She plays hard. She plays hard. I'm not going to fault nobody there. She plays hard. If she turns it around when CC comes back, that tells you that she's not good. That literally validates everything I've said, because she needs that person who gets her wide. And here's the thing. She was wide open tonight. She just missed over and over and over and over again. And over and over and over. She even missed two-point shots tonight, too. I'm just reading y'all comments. Let's see here. Very sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. I do hope you're okay. NIL destroyed college sports, but that's politicians' faults. They did that shit. They did that shit. The politicians did that shit to college sports because they thought they were being so fucking above board. The NCAA, this big monster, makes all this money off these children's backs. These children get free educations. The value of education has been destroyed and devalued by assholes in fucking Congress, state legislators and senators across every state in this country. We have devalued education. We got a bunch of morons walking amongst us. People that don't know what living up to a contract is. 98% of these motherfuckers won't play 1 second of professional sports. And they're going to walk out entitled brats from college. They're going to think that they should walk out of fucking the university. Ask yourself, how much money did you make? Ask yourself, how much money did you make in your first job out of college? I'm telling you right now, the kids today, especially these fucking NIL snoots, these motherfuckers think they should make $100,000 a year walking out of college. And half these dummies can't read. Half these fucking idiots cannot read. Have you listened to an interview with a fucking college male athlete? Not the women, but the men? Football players? Basketball players? They're illiterate. They're illiterate. They couldn't tie their shoe if someone did it for them. Fuck the kids. Fuck my heart. Fuck them. Oh, you guys are still. Oh, you're cleaning up the mess finally? It's about damn time. Shit. As a white man, I have a back as a. I have your back as a. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I think Trump needs to stay the fuck out of this. Like, stop it. And he's doing it to pander. So if you believe the bullshit, it's pandering. The league needs to fix it. The league needs to be fixed by the owners in the league. The league is run by owners. The owners need to fix the dog shit. I wish if I lost 4 pounds after every podcast, I'd be podcasting 24 hours a day. Man, that would be the greatest diet ever. Okay, I'm behind on the comments here. A 7 and a 10. I'm gonna show you a 7. Miami-Dade, city, Miami-Dade, hot chicks. Let's see here. Let me see. Oh, let me find something. Let me see if I can find something. AB's a 0. AB's a 0. Let me find this. Where is this girl right here? I know there's a few that I have on my Instagram. Let me find some. Let me see if I find some that pop up and I'll show you. Because there's one that's on every ad that populates on Facebook and Instagram right now down here in Miami. And I'm telling you right now, some people would call her a 10. She's an 8 in Miami. I'm sorry. I had to beat up the bag at one point. My bad. Oh man, you guys are you hate my take on AT? Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I did. I thought I said flat out. I thought she would be an MVP candidate. Understand the terminology of MVP candidate. An MVP candidate in the WNBA is not exactly very difficult. It's not the hardest thing. An MVP candidate, there's been a 19 and 8 MVP in the league. Like they've had a 19 and 8 player win MVP. So I base it off basic statistics that if her field goal percentage goes up to 47%, she's going to probably drop in rebounds, but she's going to increase her points. I expected her to take more shots. In fact, Angel Reese this season has taken less shots than last year. And she's still averaging more points than last year because she's shooting 44.5% from the field now. So her field goal percentage has gone up 5 points. If it goes up to 47 and she took the shots that I expected her to take, she'd probably be averaging 18 points a game right now. And if you're averaging 18 and 12 and a half boards, you're an MVP candidate. That was what it's based on. You know what the funny thing about the me-bounds is that Aaliyah Boston can't grab those same me-bounds. I mean, I'm just being real. Yeah, I'm just being real. She can't grab them. I wish she could. If she could, she would do something maybe. I feel like I engage people on chat more than anybody. I reply to comments religiously. At a certain point, sometimes I get a little tired, but I reply to comments all the time. So I appreciate that. Appreciate you, Mike Nunn. So if the coaches tell players target CC because owners tell them to ignore it, and the league won't do anything, does someone need to check? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. She's trash. That's your opinion. Okay. I just watched Lexi Hull go 1 for 11. What do you think? She's a moron. I agree. This was tonight. We so good, so we gonna be what? We so good, so we gonna be go, cause y'all we be good. What the fuck? This was she didn't get NIL money either, and she still can't read. She can't spell or read. What the hell? Lexi only being good with CC means she sucks. Yeah. Let me see here. Who is the league run by? The league is run by the owners. The owners are the ones that hire the fucking idiot commissioner. The owners are the ones that gotta freaking do something about it. Not the commissioner answers to them. I promise you guys, go to South Beach, you will see. Yeah, a lot of it is. No question about it. I'm catching up. Salma Hayek is not a 10. Come on now. She's attractive. I won't call her a 10. Yeah, thank you, Ben. I am up. I'm usually up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning on a daily basis. I'm typically up. That's the only way I can get content out is I'm up late night because I have a job. I got a full-time gig. Yeah, I have a full-time job. Roman Dolidze, I would take Roman. Who is he fighting? Who's he fighting? Yeah, Dolidze. What is who's Dolidze fighting? Upcoming. Who the fuck is he fighting? Anthony Hernandez? What? Plus 270? He beat Brendan Allen decision. He beat Pereira. He beat Kopilov. He beat Shabazian. He beat Barrios. He's undefeated in the UFC. I would take Dolidze as well, by the way, though. Rudy fans, Ben equals Reese fans. I don't know. Sade, I remember Sade. Lester, appreciate you. Did you see the Care Source health insurance? Oh, Jesus Christ. I did not notice that. Women don't know how to do a jump ball. You know that? Who's my 10? Here's the thing. Superstars are not 10s. There are people that will tell you that Beyonce is a 10. She's not. She's not a 10. No. I think, for example, Kelly Rowland, who's also in Destiny's Child, is way prettier than Beyonce. So I'd have to look, but I don't. If I'm gonna read chats, read them all. I read them all. I don't reply to them all. I'm oh my gosh. I'm not. I'm up to speed now. I'm up to speed now. I'm gonna have Ben I'm gonna have Ben entertained till he leaves to the airport. That's for sure. Oh, and I gotta wake up in the morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 2 o'clock here. I still haven't. I mean, it's 2:10. I haven't taken a shower yet. Gotta take a shower. Um, yeah. My wife is a 10. Okay. Megan Good is probably up there. She's about a 9. Megan Good is like a 9. She's bad. Beyonce is like a fucking 7 or an 8 to me. Margot Robbie is beautiful. Yo, okay, you got me on Margot. Margot Robbie in Wolf of Wall Street might be one of the sexiest women I've ever seen. Like that movie. Did y'all see Wolf of Wall Street? Y'all see Wolf of Wall Street? Margot Robbie in Wolf of Wall Street. Yo. And you know how I like black women. Wolf of Wall Street, Margot Robbie. If you were not aroused watching that shit, you don't get aroused. Margot Robbie and Wolf of Wall Street was fucking ridiculous. Like, shit. She's fucking that movie. She was like ridiculous. I don't even know who that is. That's that little skinny ass girl in the fucking Gene commercial that people lost their minds over. Come on, after dark. It is already. This is a late night library, man. Y'all remember Margot Robbie and Wolf of Wall Street? You know the scene I'm talking about too, probably. What scene am I talking about? Yeah, well, Margot Robbie was fucking Will Smith for sure too. If you remember, if you remember the scene in Wolf of Wall Street with Margot Robbie, you know exactly what scene I am talking about. That was absolutely ridiculous. Shit. Woo, boy. That was. No, it's not even that one. It was the one where he comes in begging. Yes, that one. I'm not wearing any. Oh my God. And freaking Leonardo DiCaprio is begging. That was such a sexy scene, man. Woo, boy. That was fire. Hell, I need my wife to fucking do that to me. God damn, that was so hot. I need her to do that. I need to reenact that scene. Make me beg. Like that. Woof. Woof. When will I go back? I never. I will not deal with being called out of my name like I've been in. I will not deal with videos being made about me, pushed and threatening me on fucking on YouTube. I don't roll that way. Never. Never. Bro. That scene right there, man. Shit. Margot I mean, that was like the fucking Sharon Stone of what the fuck was that movie called? You remember that Sharon Stone movie from way back in the day? What was that Sharon Stone movie called? Sharon Stone. What was that movie called? What was that movie called? That woman is 67 years old. Jesus Christ. Basic Instinct. Oh my God. Basic Instinct. The scene in Basic Instinct, yo, that was like that Margot Robbie scene in freaking Wolf of Wall Street. Like, if you didn't get fucking like excited off of that shit, there's like, that was some shit right there. Oh boy, 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 boy. It's inappropriate, man. Inappropriate. I'm looking right at the chat. I'm looking right at the chat. I am up to date with the chat. The rapper woman that sued my yeah, no, no, what the fuck, yeah, with that 400-pound broad that couldn't get in the car. Shit. My goodness. Men of culture in the chat. Yeah, Eddie Murphy wasn't cute. He got money. Money makes everybody look. Money makes every man look more handsome. We all know this. We are way more handsome when we are millionaires than when we are not. That's a fact. That is a fact. Absolute fact. We look a lot better when you were moved by that Sharon Stone. I think we were all moved. We were all moved. She had gay men rethinking things in that scene. The Miami Dolphins? Shit, 7-9. I mean, that would be 17 games, 6, 7, and 10, probably something like that. Who is Dua Lipa? Let me look that person up. Dua Lipa. Ugh, no, 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 hell no. If you think Lexi Hull is more attractive than Sharon Stone was in her prime, shit, we got different opinions. That's it. Dallas Garcia. Let me look that person up. Dua Lipa look kind of weird. No. I'd have to look at some old pictures because she looks old in these pictures. Thank you. Give you 5 top celebs. Yes, if Sharon Stone's in her 60s, yeah, I'm talking about Sharon Stone in her prime. This Dua Lipa shit is not. I'm sorry, Ben. I'm not. This Dua Lipa chick, I'm not really feeling this. Like, I'm being real. She kind of looks like a. Okay, she's got blonde hair on one. She's got red hair on another. She's got brown hair on another. She's got mixed hair on another. Like, fuck. She has very, very, very bushy eyebrows. That doesn't grab me. I'm not a fan of those like really, really masculine eyebrows. I'm sorry. You need to pluck those a little bit. You guys are just putting people's names up here. I gotta look this shit up now. Georgia Smith. Let me see this. Georgia Smith. She bad. She's bad. Yeah, she's bad. That's a pretty girl. That's a pretty girl. Oh yeah. Gee, yeah. I agree there. Dang. She's being trolled for her alleged weight gain. Bruh. Come on now. Wow. What the hell is this? Yeah, I don't know. She nice. She's in a 10, but she's real nice. I never liked Megan Fox. Megan Fox had one movie for me, and after that, she turned into an anorexic. Megan Fox looked good in that first Transformers, and after the first Transformers, she looked like a fucking crackhead. Yeah. Zendaya, she's 100 pounds. Zendaya is 100 pounds. She looked like a drug addict. Wasn't she in that TV show Euphoria? She looked like a junkie in that show. She was a junkie in that show. I mean, shit. The top 5 off the top of my head. God damn. I'm gonna go based off prime because I can't base it off of now because most of the people I would look at are based off of when I was in that. Even Mendes was okay. I would tell you that Halle Berry, when she was in her prime, was absolutely stunning. Yeah, Megan Fox in the first Transformers was a baddie. After that, she looked like a junkie. She has toe thumbs. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would Halle Berry was stunning. Like that yeah, for real. I'm just being honest. That I thought Halle Berry was stunning. Um Nia Long was absolutely beautiful as well. Let me think. You know someone that was really, really stunning to me, and some of y'all won't even. I'm not. My wife is upstairs, man. I got work to do after this, by the way. But the if y'all remember, I was in college. There was a singer named Aaliyah. Aaliyah, yeah, I mean that girl was very very pretty. Um, some of y'all might not have any idea who she is, but Aaliyah. If my wife is watching, she's watching. Whoopi Goldberg. Let me see here. Let me. You're asking me for. uh, I would say, I mean, shit. Back in my day, I mean, everybody everybody loved us some Kelly Bundy, but as she got older, that wasn't. Yeah, she looked like Gabrielle Union was one, but she just turned into a fucking lunatic. So that just kind of lost all that shit. Vivica Fox was a stunner back in the day. Now she's a lunatic. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I think that girl. I think Ciara's gorgeous. Also, I think Ciara's gorgeous. Russell Wilson's wife. I think she's gorgeous. And they have a list here, the top 100 all time. Oh God. Um. Oh hell no! I got to throw this list away if that's what the people think. Oh, they're stupid. Some of these people don't belong on this list. No fucking way. No way. You know what? I grew up in the world. Ben, you just hit it. Yeah. I grew up on that show, that movie, Clueless. Stacey Dash was bad. Stacey Dash is bad. Oh my God, she was every fucking guy's dream at the time. Every Maya was a stunner. Maya still look at Maya right now is still stunning. Jesus, she's still beautiful. She's still beautiful. I ain't doing all that, airs. I ain't got time for that shit. Maya's gorgeous. Like Maya right now is like ridiculous. Have y'all seen what that woman looks like right now? Like she's in her 40s, bro. She's in her 40s. Like, no, that girl, she's a baddie. Saf in Queen of the Dam died too young. Ciara riding a car. Yes, yes, that's yes, yes. No, Charlize Theron's beautiful. She was beautiful in her heyday. She was beautiful as well. No question about it. I completely agree. Completely agree. Absolutely. Well, this has been fun, folks. I appreciate all y'all so very much for jumping on board this evening after we watched this absolutely dreadful trash can of a game. It was an absolute fucking mess. And they play again on Saturday, what at 8 o'clock? Uh, against who they play the Sky on Saturday. Let me 8 p.m. Saturday. Oh my God, I don't want to waste. See, this is what they do to us. They make us waste our Saturday night on bullshit. Oh my God. Cheryl Reeve is this. Come on now, Cheryl Reeve, please. Like, I'm glad I was able to take y'all off of the abomination. But they gotta play fucking. We gotta waste a Saturday, man. This sucks. See, I think at some point we all have to go on strike for one game and say we're not watching this shit. We're not watching this shit. What the picks of the divas here for wrestling? Oh, we could find some. I love me some Sasha Banks. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and you know what? The Miz's wife, Maurice, she's a stunner. But the Miz's wife is gorgeous. So you see, there are blonde haired women that I do think are very very pretty. So yeah, this debacle this evening. They play the Sky on Saturday 8 p.m. I don't know what I'm doing on Saturday night. I'm gonna be real. Sunday, I don't know if Ben and I are doing Sunday night heat or not because he is on vacation. I don't want to mess with his vacation, but I'll let him decide that if he's up for it or not because he'll be at 5 p.m. on the West Coast and all that shit. Yeah, Who gives? I couldn't care less about this shit next. Oh, you know what? Who we always love? Kelly Kapowski from some Saved by the Bell. We all, you know what's funny is that we all love Kelly Kapowski, but if you remember who the fuck was in Striptease, um, Elizabeth Berkley, Jessica, Jesse, Jesse, and Striptease. Boy. But we should absolutely protest one of these games and say fuck. We should actually protest Saturday night's game. Every Indiana fan, sorry, every Caitlin Clark fan should say fuck Saturday night. None of us are watching this dog shit. We're not gonna watch it and watch them ratings go from fucking 1 million or 2 million people to fucking 300,000. That is what we should be doing. That is what we should be doing. Saying fuck this shit. We're not watching this garbage. Don't want to watch this shit. Fuck it all. No. Just say no. But we won't. So that's all I got for tonight. I appreciate y'all once again, everybody who was in the chat, in the room, who dropped some money in this evening. I appreciate y'all so very, very much. Mike Nunn, El Profesor, Lester, let me see anybody else. Player X, appreciate Doc Tadro, appreciate you. Just saying, appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all, man. I thank and everyone who was in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Hey, that's all I got, man. I will see y'all probably on Saturday night, unless I'm going out with my wife. We'll see. She just graduated from grad school, so I think she wants to go somewhere. That's all I got. Love y'all. Have a good night. This is Rudy's Rant. Barbara, come on now, the podcast. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Nothing Saturday? I'm not sure. Yeah, nothing Saturday. I don't know yet. That's all. Rudy's Rant. Come on out of the podcast. God bless. Come on now.